Let's get video games going. I'm listening to the Neon White soundtrack again. But okay. Actually, hang on. I'm going to reposition my microphone. Okay, that should be a little bit louder. But okay, so last time, I did not do any work yesterday. I skipped to the stream so I could do some off-stream work, and what I wound up doing instead was watching 500,000 theory videos about the amazing digital circus. Also, for some reason, minimizing that made that slow. Ah, well. I'm just going to fiddle with the volume a little bit more. Okay, there we go. That feels about right for me. Okay, so today, the only thing I have left to do is if we go to the building here, I want to make the old version of the gas station, which is basically just going to be blocking out the windows. Let's see, hang on. Oh, I'm realizing now. Does this have an old new version? I don't think it does. Old, new. Is it old and new? Okay. Basically, animation player. So how does this thing work exactly? Scene setup, else reset. Okay. So basically, like, hide this thing. Let's go to reset, actually. This needs a customizer. Oh, wait, no. A customizable. There we go. And that means that the glass... Well... What if I just make... I have a better idea. I'm just going to make a temporary mesh. So if I go right here and I do a mesh instance... This is going to be like... window block. Black. No. Let's just make this dark gray. Okay. Oop. So yeah, all I need is to block the windows and doors. Yeah, this is much better than what I was intending to do. But okay. How did I... Godot is indecipherable. I think because I pressed escape and it thought I was at... What? No, it only did the wall color. Okay, well, fine enough. Okay, so basically this thing visibility. It's not visible by default, and then in scene setup, it is. And we can also do this. The unfortunate thing about the fact that it's getting warmer is now everybody's doing yard construction. There's like an entire like bulldozer that's been like shoveling dirt in the dog park near me, for example. And now I hear like chainsaws and stuff. Such is life. Wait, I need to go to the world. I don't know why I clicked that. Okay. Because yeah, now all I need to do is get the new textures. So let's go to here. Block windows, old vending machine, trash and debris. That'll be good. Take your time, Godot. Alright, wait, where'd my garden gnomes go? Okay, they're here. I was worried for a second. Yeah, it feels nice to be... I was out in the sun earlier today, and it's so nice to just be warm. Okay, so photo challenges are probably somewhere in here, probably near the bottom where it says challenges. Old gas station. So basically now, if I click this... Oh wait, we actually need to... I forgot to actually apply the animation player here. Okay. There we go. And I can even change the material once I feel like it. But now what happens is, there we go. So that's what the old one looks like, then the new one. That'll be perfect. And then we can check, did I remember to actually key that properly? No, I don't think I did. There we go. Okay, so yeah, now the last thing we need to do, we need to either get new textures for these gas pumps, or make new ones. But I think I know exactly what I'll do. Which is do less work. So I'm just going to retexture them. And that also means that these now need a customizer. Or no, customizable. And I think... So this is probably the thing, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what am I looking for? Probably this folder. So it's either going to be in 11.7 gas pump. Hang on, I have a great idea. What if I just check what this texture is? Okay, 11.7 gas station.jpg. Why did I call it gas station.jpg? Okay. So organize, or like a gas station stuff. Okay. So let's have V2, and this is just going to be, honestly, I think we just grab, actually, we're just going to say old. Oh, I see. Old screen. Oh. Okay, JPEG or something. And I think that's the only thing that I actually need for... Oh wait, no. I do also want to do... Hang on, let's get Krita back out. So that'll take another 25 to 30 minutes for that. But I'll just have some, like, debris and stuff like that. I might even reuse the meshes that I have already. Okay, so these two... gas, pump, old. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Because, yeah, then we go back to the challenge. Huh. Why did that not work? Oh, right, because it doesn't change, I think. Okay, but basically these two would then also have that keyed there. And we can see, yeah, customizer 0 material. Okay. So now what I can do is I can redo those textures. Or redo all of my photo challenges. Which, for some reason, sometimes takes a while. Oh, I see. There's a post there. Oh, right, because I need, hang on. Go back to the world. We need those old signs. Yeah, because I'm thinking we grab this thing. So when we do scene setup, this thing is still visible. Okay. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the post to over here. Okay, transform. Okay. Oh, because the rotation wasn't changed. Okay, put that there as well. Okay. Now we got what I want. And then what I need is basically sign. Gabe sign 1, Gabe sign 2. Okay. Scene setup reset. There we go. So yeah, kind of not smartly set up, but that's okay. Okay. Now we do this again. And hopefully all the things are set up correctly. Also, that bird should be not visible. Wait, was there only... What? Why were there only 2 of them there? Because, yeah, we should have had 3, I think. Which, admittedly, I should still do more of these challenge photos. Well, yeah, I guess I'll figure out how to do that. Oh, I see, because this doesn't have the... Why does this not have that? Wait, why does... That's actually really alarming. Video game just, like, collapsed and died. Godot is, like, frozen, I'm pretty sure. No, it just took a... It just... I can't drag and drop this, even though that is the thing that I need here. I need to drag and drop this from here to there. That's the one operation I need to do, Godot. Game engine tool that I use for, like, things that I need. Okay, let's try. So if can I do just load? Okay. Drag and drop was a little too advanced for it. This is not time sensitive though. Actually, let's have this be like 18. Okay. Try this again. I like that I can hear the music clipping and stuttering. Okay. Let's check our photos now. Oh yeah, this one's a test, isn't it? Wait. Okay, it just takes forever to open these. That's fine. Yeah, so we can see all of our challenge photos and how they work. Actually, I kind of would prefer if there were no grass here. Yeah, okay, let's go back to Key Burial. And I think this grass spooky... I can basically just, visible by default. Not visible. There. Anything else that I want to do before I do anything? Here, was there something that I wanted to do? I thought there was some other thing that I wanted to change about this thing. It doesn't seem to matter. Oh, it was the bird there. That's what I also wanted to change. Okay, go back to Old Wilson House. Oh, there we go. I like how that looks. And yeah, let's double check to make sure. Yeah, that's set up how it's supposed to be. The fence, I'm fine with the fence there. It is a weird fence for this area. But I wanted it specifically so the player could see, like, their position relative to it, like the height. Because admittedly, this photo is actually harder to do than the other one. But okay. Now, if we do it again, we'll get our other photos, and that should be good enough for the gas station and stuff. Why does the sun move? Is it because... Oh, it's because it pauses. Then it, it basically runs the animation, waits a couple seconds, pauses, and then takes the photo, and then apparently is stuck here. Well, that's fine, I guess. Okay, this is cool. I like that it didn't let me save the thing that I tried saving. Okay, so that's why this is not working anymore. Okay, well, I'll try again. That... Who is this? What is this? I see. Okay. So it somehow set it to null? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, it's nice to know that the resource saver can just delete the file and then refuse to open it again. Okay, so this is going to be... No. Challenge photos key burial, even though it's literally here. What just happened? Why are things deleted? Why are things deleted? Why did it delete things? Hang on. What did it do to the world here? I don't care about this. Why did it delete things? God. And of course I forgot to save all my things, and it deleted God knows what. I'm so angry. It deleted, like, it feels like it deleted, like, dozens of things. It deleted all these connections. It deleted all... Ugh. Did I make sure to save the gas station? I don't think I did. Okay, I think I did. Good. Okay, so we can just do git checkout, or git, yeah, checkout, environment world, tscn. Because apparently Godot's just gonna start deleting things. Yeah, okay, so now that's there. Okay, so now I need to go really slow because it seems like it's content to just, like, fuck up everything forever. Okay, so... Grass. Spooky grass. We basically... that. There we go. Wait, hang on. Okay, I think I didn't actually fix the thing here because I think I am getting the old. Hang on. Go back to the other challenge photo. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not set up correctly. Yeah. Oh well, that's not too bad. Okay. Git add star.tres. No, let's not add those yet. In fact, undo that. Okay, so what untold horrors have we, like, wrought here? Oh. Is this because... Oh, okay, this is because these are customizers? Yeah. And then, yeah, spooky grass foliage visible, good. Okay, customizers, okay. Cutscene blocked. Why is that there? I love Godot. So yeah, what is the deal with this thing? Why is it like here? Okay, whatever. So this is gonna be challenge no grass. Or like challenge. Okay, and then we will very, very delicately do this without accidentally deleting everything somehow. Okay, reset. Okay, position that. Whoops. Hang on. Oh wait, no, that was correct. Okay. Yeah, because we do that there. And then when we've seen setup. Oh, I see. Yeah, my brain isn't okay. I guess because I did go to sleep at like 5:30 in the morning today. Yeah, because I was gonna just nap in the sun all day, but I figured I should actually like do some work. Which, admittedly, once I get this done, I might just call it there and not jinx it, because I only have like the stickers left as like a really important thing. Maybe some more UI work. I'll figure out if I want to do like photos a bit nicer. Is this okay? There we go. Let's just get the signs again. Okay. Not visible by default. Okay. let's do this now. So hopefully Liz is not deleted somehow. Did I like fat finger the delete key at some point? I don't even understand how I did that. But okay, we got Gabe sign. That makes sense. How many steps? 528 steps to load this scene. No wonder it takes so long. But okay, we adjusted the length. We have new animation tracks for the rotation and visibility. We do that. Right, and we change the position animation key. Here we do that again. Okay. I think this seems fine. A gas station challenge sign. We don't even have the this though. Well, I guess we'll be real granular then. But okay. When we reset, there. Okay. Gas pump old. Good thing I saved that. Alright, save that. Okay. Oh wait, also, okay, we do have the old version here. Okay, so I at least have that there. And let's double check to make sure nothing else has been deleted. Okay. This will be pumps. Okay, and the last thing I needed to do was we go back to the old Wilson house. Reset. Okay. Wait, hang on. This is the wrong animation, even though I specifically even though I clicked on the one that I wanted to see, which was this one. Okay. My mistake was... Oh wait, now I need to figure out where that bird is. Okay. So hopefully this time... There we are. View. Okay. Double check this now. Okay. We got a track and keyframes. Okay, and this is gonna be Wilson challenge bird. Okay. And now let's double check to make sure that everything still works. I think the big thing is I don't understand how this doesn't have its challenge marker. And it is not time sensitive though, and this is going to be key burial. It's interesting also that it considered this... Oh wait. I bet you that's what did it. When I dragged and dropped it, it like fucked everything up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this. Not save. I don't think anything I did there. I think whatever I did, like with the drag and drop, totally fucked up everything. Okay. No difference. So all I need to do, go to the key burial. And instead of dragging it and dropping it, for some reason I have to do that. Okay. And now we will double check again. Because Godot loves deleting things. Like, it somehow, like, from doing nothing, it somehow deleted all those signals as well from that node. So I have no idea how it does anything here. But okay. So this is going to be key challenge. Remake the node for no reason. Okay, and last but not least, now we press the 9 key and hope that we actually get it to work. Because I suspect I'm somehow dragging on something. Maybe the animation track does something when you drag a resource onto it, and it just, like, is a destructive process to do whatever it does to preview the change. But okay, now double check to make sure. Okay, those are the only 3 things that have changed. Okay, so we got our little test scene. Take your time, Godot. Fair enough. It didn't work. Interesting. Thank you, Godot. It literally, the whole thing that I specifically did when I made this animation. God, whatever. Let's make sure that everything else works, and I'll just keep pressing the button until it works. Oh, I bet you what happens is the whole thing. Hang on. So if we did 9 again, I bet you the grass will still be visible because it does something to do with, like, the grass visibility calculations. Wait, but right, hang on. But the whole... Why would the whole thing be not working then? Hang on. Go to our foliage. That should be somewhere in here. So, like, if this thing is visible... So yeah, set process visible and not engine hint. Oh, I see. Hang on. If not visible, set process false. Basically, if the grass is hidden. Okay. So let's try this again. Okay. It didn't work again. It didn't work again. What if I just move the grass down instead? Hang on. What if we did transform? I'm just gonna make it stupider and worse. I think that'll be good. What? Huh? Did it not? What? Why did it do that? It deleted the reset track. Is that a thing that it does? Because it should probably play the reset track before it deletes it. I don't like this game. Or I don't like this engine. But okay, let's disable editing so that way I can actually click this thing and drag it. But okay. Yeah, they have kind of like insane behaviors. By default, it feels... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Because the church is actually like there because it's basically the old version of it. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I do. Basically... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, okay. But okay, now because for some reason, with some, like, fucked up Jenga tower of code that I have, I can't just hide the grass, so I'll just lower it physically. And it didn't... Okay, okay, it did work, okay. I was about to, like, die. If it didn't work. But okay, let's make sure... Git diff star.tscn. Hopefully this is the correct things. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Well, okay. Editing equals false. Ah, that's fine. Okay. That's good enough. Wait, let's also double check these. Okay. Challenges remade. Okay. I'm gonna say that's a lower priority. I don't care. Actually, put that as like a could ship and not completed. Oh, and that means that now that's officially lower priority. Hugging the bear cub, I could do that today. Basically, we go to baby bear. We need to have Kitty hug the baby bear. And that's presumably in here. Oh wait, window. What am I looking for? Probably sprite sheets, that's what it's called. Okay. Bear. Hug. Get that bear as well. I'm also eating orange slices, so if I go silent for a little bit, I'm getting nutrients in my body. But okay, I think bear should be here. How does a bear look? Let's try to... I think this is fine. Well, actually, let's just make the whole overall shape first before I do too much. Hmm. Okay, let's try getting you in here. This is basically how a bear looks. Okay, and then Kitty will be happy to hug the bear. Actually, how big should she be? I think I'll just make the sprite a bit smaller. So that way we can get more kitty per kitty. How the hell does her body work? Probably something like that. Yeah, okay. There we are. That's how babies hug bears. And this will be like one of the only times in the whole game that Kitty smiles. But also we should have the bear's snout somewhere in here. I don't know how bear snouts work. Actually, let's just look up a bear cub. YouTube got louder when I alt-tabbed to it. What the fuck? I wish computers worked. I wish computers just, like, did the thing that they were designed to do instead of doing random nonsense. But okay. So we need our little bear cub ears here. Probably... This is basically where bear cub ears would go. There we go. Actually, I want her to be more like this. She's like sadly hugging, or like very intensely hugging the bear. There we go. That's fun. Then we need her funny hair. Yeah, that's basically the shape. She'd be... How would she attach to the bear? I think she'd be like this. Then her little feet. Yeah, that's basically good. Actually, yeah, where would her other foot be? Okay. I should reinstall Neon White and just play that. I should give up my life of horrible game development hell and play video games instead. Oh wait, hang on. Bear should be hugging Kitty too. How does a bear look? Basically like this. Yeah, basically bear paw there. And then, I can't see anything. I don't like the snout here. I think basically, I don't know how the hair should go above this. Let's have bear like here. It doesn't look very well drawn. But then again, what if I simply didn't care? What if I simply ignored any potential problems with the thing? And also I'm going to say her foot's there, maybe the bare foot is here. That's how bears look. Okay, so basically I'm thinking, whoop. What am I looking for? Tool options here? Interesting. Thank you, Krita, for choosing to do the wrong thing and just, like, fill in these with nonsense colors. Even though there's, like, literally no possible reason for that. Hang on, is my eraser not 100% opacity? No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, why? Hang on. If we go back to here, what if I did just 2 or 4 or something like that? Okay, there we go. I don't know what the deal is. Krita froze. Can I, like, do anything here? Can I, like, click this and then save it? So, okay. It's just... Krita itself wasn't frozen, just all of the rendering of anything was frozen. Okay. Oh yeah, I needed to also have the bear's nose a different color. Yeah. That's probably the thing we're missing. Surely. Kinda is, yeah. Yeah, good enough. Alright, I forgot to actually, like, do the rest of her. Draw the rest of the owl here. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, hang on. There we are. Oh, wait, hang on. Her body should be in front of... You know, I don't like this foot being here. I'd rather have the bear's foot be in front of hers. And then we just, like, remove this part here, basically, and... Let's have this... Yeah, basically correct. And what I'll do is also have a little pause here. Basically looks like a bear. And yeah, then for the actual full game, I'll also have then a joke PSA explaining that you should not hug bears. Okay. Hang on. I like that I can get the, like, color from the faded layer. Actually, beautiful. And I just realized this outline here is not black. Hopefully that won't be too bad to deal with. I hope that I... Okay. Thankfully, we just set it. Okay. Is there... Do I want a little bit... I think I want a little bit of the rude dude here. Okay. There we go. Now she's complete. Is there anything else that I'd like to do to make this look good? So it doesn't look great. I don't care. We could have, like... Because I'm thinking, like, we could also have, like, fur here. Oh, wait. Let's see. Sorry to hear you're feeling bad. But yeah, let's see. What do I want? I don't care. Okay, let's animate this as a duplicate frame. Okay. So yeah, now we just have the current drawing as a frame, and then we can preview the sprite sheet, make sure everything works. Okay, good. Okay. Go to the eye doctor. Yeah, good luck. I hope it goes well. I remember last time I had to go to an eye doctor was I had like a laceration on my eye and it hurt every time I blinked. And we still have no idea what caused it. Because it just, I think, happened in my sleep at some point. But now I have a little scar on my eyeball. And thankfully my vision is still mostly fine, though. Because I think the real thing that's been making my vision worse is just sitting at the computer for so long. But okay, now what I want is go back to Baby Bear. Go back to Baby Bear. There we go. You should actually be an NPC. Yeah, Baby Bear needs to be changed. Did that just, like, wipe out every single thing that I had here? Right, because NPCs don't inherit from world No, wait, no, yes they do. Go to interactable world object. Maybe interactable. So let's see, let's make sure everything here... Okay, okay, that does work. So yeah, what I want instead then is a custom action. Okay. So I already know simple and compound structures. Solving programming. Nice, that's useful. Yeah, nested and sort of compound structures. Okay, I know. Kitty. No, player. I'm like going insane. My brain is not in it today. But okay. New. Bear. Hug. Let's call it hug bear. So how do these ones work? Be normal, become ghost. So player functions be normal. Lock, emote, sod. Wait, what? Oh, soda. Okay. So what we can do here is hug bear. I think that'll be 3 seconds. Can I like do... I'm trying to right click to insert a method. Oh, okay. It's because I wasn't right clicking it with enough gusto. Okay. Be normal. And then we're gonna like emote, why is it always wrong? It's always wrong by default. It always chooses the wrong things by default. But okay. Emote. Bear hug. Let's make sure that works. Doesn't work. I also need to have the ability to hide the bear when we hug the bear. Okay, but let's see what soda does. So when we drink soda, we lock? Oh, I see. Well, that's fine. I don't understand. Actually, wait. I don't understand why the standard body is no longer emoting through the tool function. Did I change this? Why did I change that? See you. Ah, whatever. Okay, so remove the tool scripts here. Because if it's not going to work, then it's not going to work. And I don't need to mess with it. Okay. Back to Hug Bear. We need to do a few things. Lock. Oh yeah, we can lock in bear hug. And I think we don't even need that. Because then we just do add track unlock. Okay, let's see if this works. Actually, wait. I should also do lock in. Let's do be normal. So yeah, we'll be normal, then we'll lock, then we'll emote. Oh yeah, my controller is unfunctioning. Is it unfunctioning? Wait, okay, there we go. I don't like that stutter for like 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I need to do fortune telling stuff if I want to do this properly. And then we need to hide the bear. Okay. Okay. That's good. So yeah, we need to wait for about 2:30 a.m. I didn't see a thing there. Okay. Also, I need to eventually go back to... what the heck is it? Oh, I literally forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, I needed to go back and redo some of the kerning on my font, but FontForge is such a confusing program that even though I spent like 12 hours using it, I can't remember anything because it's been like 2 weeks since or like a month since I actually edited the font. Because it's like the least intuitive program I've ever used in my entire life. Like to get to the kerning window, I cannot figure it out. I literally have no idea how to get back to kerning. And it's like, you'd think that'd be a simple thing to do. But you have to go to, like, the metrics window and stuff. In fact, I should probably put that in my thing, like, in UI work here. Yeah, UI, let's say, like, fix font kerning. Tragic. But okay. Anything else that I think should be in the trailer that is not up to snuff? I think everything else is fine. What the fuck? How did that happen? This is not even remotely correct. Did I make this an editable child? What the hell did I do? Okay, I know what to do. Common entity. New inherited scene. Baby bear. NPC bears. Oh, wait, hang on. So how does this set this right here? Spray 3D texture, that's not even, like, correct. You also, because you also need to have the material override. You need to have the standard, no, the billboard. Okay. I think it was like 0.01 was going to be the size here. No, 0.01 doesn't sound right. What if it's 0.1? Okay, and then we're going to change this to baby bear right there. I'd say 1 meter. There we go. Okay. And also I'm realizing now I don't have the custom action again. Custom action. Okay. And actually, should the bear... I think the bear should be smaller. Yeah, because now it's insane. Hang on. Get this to be... say like 0.55. Okay. That's almost exactly the height that I want. I think I'm going to do 2.7 though. There we go. Well, actually, you know, I think 2.5 was actually better. Yeah, okay. But okay, now we should be able to do that. And I should probably make it so that when you interact, this should actually be the normal player. Oh, I see, okay. That does have to be that, even though that means that now... do custom action string, custom behavior play, custom action. Let's have it be that we have the ability to lock in a thing. So I'm going to have like signal custom action finished. Do custom, so then we'll just do await custom behavior dot animation finished, and then custom action finished dot emit. And basically what I'll do here is export var hide on interact false. Okay, so if hide on interact hide play await player custom action finished show. Okay, and let's double check that with the player. Yeah, custom action finished. Oh. Hang on, I need a wisp on this thing. Okay. So this should mean... okay, good. More orange slice. I should remember to save before I, like, quit out in frustration. Oh, well. Yeah, I have a headache. I was so mad at the bear not working. And Godot, like, freezing, or Krita freezing, whatever that was. Compounding issues today. Yeah, I already woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But okay. So now, before I even look at it... Actually, when we save, we should probably resume. But okay. It didn't work. Why is that not there? That's fine. I'm only furious. Okay, bear, mama bear. Baby bear. It's the morning. I think I swapped east and west. But okay. And I still need to fix the bug where sometimes when I walk forward, I can't see the thing. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh yeah, you're not interactable. And also you're too small. Let's do 2.6. No, let's do 2.75. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot to do the thing that I was... Like, the one thing that I needed to do, which was to go to here, get our interactable layer. There we go. Maybe. Oh, because we don't have the collision, because I moved the collision mesh, and because Godot is broken, that means that it sets its global position, not its position relative to its parent. I love Godot. You know, they change, like, every single behavior every single day, but they don't change the one, like, wrong behavior. Okay. Almost, except for the fact that I don't want to lock the player camera. Which means, how do we make that work? Because, why do we lock the... I think... Oh, well, this is just wrong. Yeah, we should be able to look with the camera. Function move? No, function look? Okay, so if not active, else 0. Wait. Yeah, we should be able to look with the camera at any point. That's nonsense. Okay. So that's that. And then what I need to do is do hide on interact. There we go. Okay, that's fair. So that's the animation at least. And then, yeah, that should be good with that. What else do I want to do? I could start doing sound effects. Hmm. I could do the actual important thing of this stuff. I'm going to be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to relax. Hang on. Let's actually save this stuff. And also, let's make sure that nothing else broke. That's fine. Okay. And it did this again because it's an unstable file format. Change the transforms, even though they seem exactly the same. Oh, it's floating point errors. That's awesome. I love when a bunch of files change because of floating point, like, precision errors in the animation keyframes. Okay, and our sheet is different. That makes sense. I should probably make it so that it, like, well, that's fine. Yeah, you can see how, the what have you. Only a little bit changed. Okay. Git commit m hug a bear. Hang on. Wait, why did the challenge photos change again? Whatever. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Also, there's no music. Wait, is there music? What's happening? Okay, good. There is music. Okay. Back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Alright, what do I want to do now? I think I want to do, probably... I think I want to test the UI for the challenge photos to see if that's good enough for the trailer. I don't know exactly what I want. Okay, actually... How did it not work? How did it not work? That thing's on. Hide on interact. So if we go to the world... I don't want to deal with this shit. Literally changing nothing from when it worked, and then it just changes itself to not work. Also, I don't like that blade of grass there. Hang on. Why is everything always open? Okay, this specific blade of grass is gone. At least in this version of the world. Who said the carpet could be white in there? And the ceiling? I don't understand why things keep not working. But okay, I'm just gonna put that there. Took a few tries. Okay, and this one up here. Let's say that for now. But okay, now, when we see it from above, it won't be blinding white. Okay, yeah, that's good enough for the trailer. Right, I need to just start a new game. Get the things... Okay. So now my next step... What? Oh, I see. Let's try getting a real nice one. My analog sticks aren't strong enough. But okay. Close. I think... I don't know. Go to the UI. So yeah, for a challenge photo... No, this isn't what I want. Because that's just the... Photo taken before and after, okay. I think this should actually be a panel container. Why is this not visible? Because, like, we should be able to see, for example, a panel here. Let's just try it and see if it works. Oh, yeah, and I should just be able to retake the challenge photo, because every time I take it, it gives me another one. And that was specifically so that I could take, like, better faded photos. Or basically, like, if I wanted to, like, get a really good before and after fade in. Okay, that feels much better. And then I think what I'd want to do as well is have a V-box. Wait, hang on. I can just put this, hang on. Text before after. Okay. So when we show it, it should, yeah, show our visible, show our after. Okay. So we're going to move that there, move this here. Okay. And this thing is just going to take up the full size, so that way, yeah, okay. Let's make sure this works, because now what it should do is it should still show up on top of the before photo. So it should all work the same. It should now look better. And that also means the UI is a bit more visible. Yeah, because now we can see that. Okay, that feels better. Eh, good enough. And eventually I should have the ability to delete photos, I think. Okay, so that gives us a better thing for UI. This car is crazy. I still don't know why it goes faster backwards than forwards. But okay. There we are. Okay. Yeah, I just like that substation. It just feels so tangible. I think the only thing, yeah, the only thing it really needs is the, like, high voltage wires going into it. And I can just ignore those for the trailer. But okay. Our next step, make sure, okay. I remember the men and women's restrooms would break at one point. So I always have to check those. Oh yeah, we need to talk to this. I don't know why sometimes, like, showing UI causes the game to freeze noticeably. It's a very concerning thing. Okay, and then we got another challenge photo. really like this. But okay. Let's try and get that. I think that's about right. Basically good enough. Also, there's still a bug. Oh, wait, hang on. My movement is weird. Yeah, my feet are no longer touching the ground properly. I think because I pressed, I don't understand, actually. Have my feet never been touching the ground? Maybe I just shouldn't care about it. But okay. Yeah, I think I need to remove the lights on the gas station. So, let's remove some lights. Because, yeah, I think, how do I want to do it? Because, like, I really like having the lamps here, the street lamps. Let's do, like, 30... Let's do 20 meters, basically. That does unfortunately mean... whatever. Then let's go back to the gas station. I think I'll just have one light above the gas pumps here instead of two. Because, yeah, it seems like it does not know how to handle those lights. Okay, where's lighting? Probably an L for lighting. But was that in entities? What? Oh, 117. Okay. Okay, zone. Where are these lights from, and why can't I, like, click them? I really wish Godot did not remove the ability to click on lights in the scene, which I still feel like is, like, a setting or something. Ah. I just want to... I'll just go through each and every individual spotlight. Okay. Actually, what are these? Distance light. Didn't we have, like... Why is this 70 meters? Anyway, hang on. Okay. Let's call this light gas or something. Why did it do that? Okay, can I see, like, its parents or anything like that? Or, like, figure out where this is in the tree so that I can, like, get it the next time? I don't care. Okay, that should hopefully reduce the amount of, like, flickering that we get. Because it seems like this at least gets the vibe of, like, there are lights underneath the gas pump. And we're getting less flickering because I think these lights are... I think they're on. Let's wait until it's dark, and then I'll see how the lights feel. Okay, so how's the late night? How are these lights doing? Okay, yeah. It's because now they're like half as big. So yeah, they're just a lot less prominent. See, I think those two make it so that there's going to be a lot less flickering with the lights. Ah, look at that. Here's our Mr. Man. Who I can't see. Oh, I can see. I just can't see through myself. This says a lot about it, the human condition. Okay. Okay, now we can go this way. And then I need to figure out eventually... Because this, I don't need to put this in the trailer, but it would be good to have something cool down here. Because yeah, it's another long tunnel that doesn't really do anything yet. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is soon, I'm going to also change that to be his refrigerator connecting into here instead of this massive panel in his backyard. But alright. I like that his yard is unkempt. Wait, wasn't I going to put the camera on his house? Do I want the house numbers from the trailer? I don't care. Well, maybe I do. Okay, so I did something. I don't even know what I did. Oh, yeah. Various adjustments. As usual, my classic thing. Okay, so, Oh, yeah. Those could be good. I'm gonna make sure all this stuff is still here. Limit special dialogue to important conversation, or in important conversations. Have to cast shadows from both sides. Disable photo prompt when there are no photos. That'd be good. I think I fixed this one. Yeah, so let's also put in here, so hashtag %. Do I want the trademark symbol in here? I don't really need it for this particular thing, I don't think. Got the selfie stick now. I did that. Oh wait, I literally put that light there, but okay. I think I did this one as well. Oh yeah, while we're here, let's do a little bit of the camera stuff. So like this wall, for example. There we go. Collision. This is the right thing, right? Yeah. I think it's like 16 or something? 15? What? 13, okay. Okay, and I think Walls interior as well. We'll have 13 there. Actually, do we have an interior here? We should eventually have that for the same visibility stuff as everything else. But I can ignore that for the time being. Oh, no, we literally have interior. Oh, no, we have ornaments as a separate visibility thing. Where did I put it? Hang on. I'm trying to... Can I make it so that this bounding box is a little less... collapse all. Because basically what I want is to move this so it's smaller. There we go. So yeah, now this thing, if we update its bounding box, should be smaller. Yeah, basically good. So now this will be considered like in our visibility calculations. Okay. PowerShell is pointing out my own tricks to me, or pointing out all my, like, habits. But okay, I think my brain isn't quite up for doing anything else on stream. I did like a half day's task today. I'm gonna put this at like a could ship and this as a could ship, honestly. We don't really need that for the trailer. And then also there should be the message at the top. Oh, right. A sound effect for using a photo in dialogue. Okay. Okay, we're getting pretty close with this stuff. I'm going to say the other thing that I want. Let's put in here... Where the heck's my other stuff? Stores, okay. Put that up here as well. Oh, wait. Well, hang on. We got Xbox glyphs now, don't we? No, we got DualShock glyphs. Okay, wait, why are these here? Do I want all of this stuff done before I release the store page? I guess maybe? Detailed volume controls, we have those, I think. Adjustable text size, we got that. Subtitles on by default. We don't have subtitles for anything. Or we don't have videos that would need subtitles. I guess I might, though. Well, I'll say that. Make sure colors aren't vital. I think that's true. Options for screen shake and other movements. We don't have screen shake. Keyboard only config. I think we have keyboard only. Difficulty options. That could be fun. Yeah, I could add those. Controller remapping. Yeah, this will be good. Okay. So I guess there's stuff that I'll need to do. But I don't want to do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the day after tomorrow. I'll do it some of the other days. We got a lot of days in life. Wait, that's the wrong button. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call that done for the day. I'm gonna take a nap and do something else. See you later.